Asking who? A good friend of mine. People are bashing her on here. Stop. No, you guys don't want to help me. You guys are disrespectful. Go cook dinner? Why don't you go cook dinner, Amy? I have Becky. Okay, that's good, Amy. Bravo. Hey.
That was $10.
Who you brought to work?
One of the girls that fucking Abby has looking at them. I don't know her.
I'm on live.
Huh?
Somebody's been bashing Mama K on here. Whoever brings up Mama K, they're gone. You hear me?
Yeah.
Anybody on here brings up my friend Mama K, Toodles, gone. You're not disrespecting her on my life.
I might have to go and pick her up after work.
What time would that be?
10, 11.
Is she putting everybody down that lives with her so she don't get in trouble with...
I hope so. Technically, Melinda isn't living with her.
Them, Angus, that's none of your concern. I thought he didn't have a license.
Okay, Aunt?
So, there's a lot of people that drive around here with no license. So? Pineapple said that you got her pregnant. She wants child support. Hey, is Carl back?
Okay, hold on.
We have things to discuss.
Apparently, me getting some woman pregnant, the only woman that I've entered is Lorori, a woman by the name of Casey, a chick named Andrea.
You gotta,
Oh no!
You're gonna have to clean your mess up by the sink.
And none of them
Matilda, stop bringing her up.
Mom. Oh, turn your light off real quick.
Angie, are you on here?
Listen.
You're gone, Matilda.
Move.
But Dad did tell me he's tired of you going back there all the time telling him about drama.
See?
He doesn't need to know about.
Bring up Mama K.
I got a better way for you to do stuff instead of going TikTok live all the time.
Alexander,
Move.
you need to...
No, you don't tell me what I need to do.
I'm telling you to move.
Not you. Tell me. I got a better way for you to do stuff instead of going TikTok live all the time.
Alexander,
Move.
you need to...
No, you don't tell me what I need to do.
I'm telling you to move.
Not you. Tell me, Mom.
Move.
You need to...
No, you don't tell me what I need to do.
I'm telling you to move.
Not you. Tell me, Mom.
Oh,
End live real quick. I'll show you something. Hey. Talking to you. X. Push X.
Alexander,
No,
stop.
end live real quick. I'm gonna show you.
Go.
No, don't be.
Alexander, enough.
Excuse you. Talking to Mom.
Excuse you.
It's an AB argument.
Not too bad.
You ever heard of X spaces? You can refuse, but you won't get cyberbullied on there.
Go.
You're disrespectful. But Dad did tell me he's tired of you going back there all the time yelling and complaining about TikTok, so please stop doing that.
Oh.
You're disrespectful. But Dad did tell me he's tired of you going back there all the time yelling and complaining about TikTok, so please stop doing that.
Okay, go.
That's understood.
Okay, go. Now, I wasn't complaining about TikTok. Katie wanted to talk to him.
No, you don't be going back there with that bullshit. That stresses him out. You don't realize that.
Is the woman with you?
Who's a woman? They're smoking crack.
Matilda, stop bringing up Mama Kay. You don't know her. She's a good woman. You don't know her.
I'm sorry, but I'm not dealing with that shit.
And you got rid of her? Huh?
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't get nothing. I blocked her. What did you do?
Muted her.
Yeah, you already muted her. I can't do that. I don't know where Kermit the Frog is. Where is he? Caroline, no, I don't. Do you? You can block Matilda, but she will be right back. It's magic. Is he your husband? You tell me. You don't bring my husband in. It's not Kermit Frog. Root as you know what. I'm almost. Rich Phillips. Mama Kid these nuts. You seen that? Carl?
Hold on.
Stop bringing my friend up. I'm blocking that person.
I'm gonna see if I have.
Fuck you, you bitch!
Matilda owns TikTok. I don't believe that. Is that bowl big enough? Is yours big enough? Rude. Sunshine, can I please join? Why? You guys are rude.
There's a lot of people in that live that's being rude for no reason. Because they clearly don't have a life. That's all they know.
No, Sunshine, I'm not putting you on because all you're going to do is be rude.
More than likely.
What do you want to talk to me for? To bash me? Can't beg on TikTok no more. You have to make some kind of content. I'm not begging. Compensation. Do you know what that is? Yeah. Sammy, that's correct. 1210. Sammy 1210. Yeah. Be respectful on here. Oh, that lady that wanted to come on? Oh, she ripped me a new, you know what?
Who?
She's not from here. She's from a different country.
Oh, I'm calling you today about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah.
Look at ours.
Michaela, did your mom's dog make it to the vet? My mom's got it handled, so don't worry about it. Crotch quitter, will you pay me back? Pay you back on what? On kindness? Sure. You must get rid of that person. You gotta watch it. You can't do that on there.
Yes I can. Yeah. Because I'm not in a box with you. I'm not on your phone.
Okay. I saw your arrest record. Did you enjoy it?
And I gotta straighten my penny things out. My penny. C.
Yeah. Well, did you enjoy being in jail too?
Fucking pennies. According to online.
Paradise ain't gonna talk to nobody here.
Oh, you're so generous.
Why does it matter, Rose?
I don't want to get involved in that.
Then don't get involved.
You trying to get me involved.
This is burnt. This is done for, huh?
Okay.
I know the AB conversation. You know the other word.
What is it? 164? Not bringing that up.
$160 is for me to go get parts.
Yeah, and they're gonna tell you to get a job. For food? No, we get food stamps for that. Stop bringing stupid crap up. Go see your doctor now. Why don't you? Sadie, yes? You don't have a profile picture. Gone. TikTok, you need a...
Yeah, scam slam, I said. Yeah, that's right, what I said, parts. There you go, Merry birthday. Yes, I was, Matilda. Once.
What?
Carl was arrested.
What's Carl's last name?
I'm gonna mute that one for a minute. Or for...
This pineapple said, Carl, pay my child support.
Ah, sorry. For a child that's not mine, you can suck a fat one.
What's the... David Davis should stay quiet. That's not his real last name. Carl Paradise, duh.
Ah, that's funny. That's nowhere near close. I'm not owned by nobody.
It's hot. where we're at. Carl is spicy today. Carl is with a K,
Yeah.
not with a C.
Yeah, I am feisty.
Spell check. Why is Carl so angry? Because you guys are rude.
Beauty lover. That's kinky.
Sadie, eyes, go see a doctor.
See
You
what
go see a
happens
doctor.
if you show up. Hey, Ma. Beauty lover's out of here.
Because Becky took Paradise away from him. Paradise and Carl never met. Carl, I'm going to post the pics, baby.
Facts that nobody has.
I got a live disability restricted. I'm not being rude on here. Everybody in the chat's being rude.
Texas Tiff. Everyone in this in that home sitting on their phone in this live. No, not everyone. Texas.
Sunshine, why do you want to be on live? One time, if you're rude, you're gone. I'm accepting her. You're gone. I'm accepting her. See what she has to say. Hello? Hello?
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Hey, I'm new here. I've literally, this is the first time ever watching you. And I was just curious. I see all these comments, and I was just curious what it is from.
They think I'm begging. All I'm doing is talking to people.
Trying to.
Trying to. They're being rude.
Is that your husband back here?
In the back bedroom, yeah.
Oh, I thought people said you was married.
I am married.
How long you been married?
July 13th will be 16 years.
Dang, that's a long time.
Yeah.
I've been
And I
married
got women
32
on there
years.
trying to hit up on my husband, hitting up on my son. No.
What?
Yep.
Damn, they be wanting him, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's funny. It really is. You got these women that are sitting here saying that I got them pregnant.
And they never
Don't be-
met.
I've never thrown the hot dog down the hallway, if you know what I mean.
Throwing the hot dog down the hallway. What the heck?
He comes up with some comments.
He ain't saying that about you, are you, is he, Becky? You ain't no hallway, are you?
No.
I hope not.
That's my ma.
I'm his mom.
Oh, okay. That's your son.
No, these random women here, for example, there was what, 2 of them that were saying that I got them pregnant and they want me to pay them child support. And
Lord have mercy, son. You're on track to be a rock star.
I know, right?
But only being 22 years old.
22 years old, and I guess my body count's over 50.
Yeah.
I'm 52 years old and I'm a virgin. I don't even know what a hallway's like on the sausage down
Okay, that was a good one.
there. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to throw a sausage down the hallway now. See what it does. Hold on. It just bounces off the side.
That's funny.
I'm gonna do it again.
I don't know.
Now, can I cook these hot dogs afterwards?
But nah, you got these women that think that, for one, Paradise, for example, she thinks that I'm gonna go join her in quote unquote paradise. Where is
Hey, I don't know if
paradise?
you looked at her profile, buddy, but you might want to take that one up on that offer.
I wouldn't go. Nah,
She lives
She'd
in
take you at
Houston,
one night
Texas.
on Paradise, you'd never come back.
nah, that paradise. No. She's got a.
That paradise is
This
complaining about our home.
this is my personal opinion, and I'm entitled my personal opinion. I just feel like she's a stuck up.
She didn't sound it.
The tone of voice, I did not like that, and I couldn't see myself laying next to that or living in the same household as that. And I'm hoping she's on another account listening to that. I really do. And then what's the redhead?
Katie?
Katie. Yeah, Katie.
And there's
That one
somebody in the
too.
comments saying you got a Vienna sausage. What the hell do they mean by that?
Oh, if
Are
you
you
don't
hung like a
know,
mouse?
they think they know what I'm packing.
They saying you hung like a mouse. Hung like a switch, definitely. Where'd you go, Becky?
I'm back now.
Okay.
Oh, look at
Welcome
there.
back.
There she is. Hopefully she heard what I said about her.
Hey, somebody sent me a message and said Becky does OnlyFans. I'm like, no, she don't.
No.
I
That's
was like,
funny.
I believe in my
I'm
marriage.
like, Becky
No.
could, because look at her. She's all that and
I,
then
got-
some, but she's
I
not doing
gotta say,
OnlyFans.
Sunshine, what type car is that you got on your profile picture?
Paid off one, a Chevelle.
Oh, dude, that thing looked nice.
That's what hard work gets you. I've got
Oh
over
yeah, I
30
know.
grand in that. That's hard work right there.
Oh yeah, I got a '94 Suburban, and I've already put 2 grand into it.
Yeah, well, it takes a lot to keep them going, don't it? What's your goals in life, buddy?
No, that's funny. Pineapple thinks that I'm flirting with you, bro. That's funny. That's funny. No,
You paused again, Becky. Hey, thanks for the gifts. You paused. Hey, thanks for the gifts. I know pineapple. Carl's yours. I don't want him. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. No, Sunshine's not your dad. Becky, a bunch of bill collectors and stuff calling you.
No, it's potential spam.
Oh,
Paradise, like I said, I don't know you, and I mean, like I said, you ain't my type. You just kind of seem like the type that is, like the
Like somebody
overly.
said, is Dave your husband or your brother? No, he's my husband.
So,
Oh, Carl's your son?
Yes.
yeah.
I got a younger son too.
How many kids you got? Just two?
The
Yeah, well, I got stepkids too.
the
One lives in town. We don't talk to him. And two other stepdaughters live out of state.
You guys live in a house or a trailer?
A trailer house. It's a
What's a
home.
trailer house?
yeah, and I mean, we've been living here for.
We
Fuck.
moved in here a week before our youngest son was born. Been going on 16 years living in this home.
Well, it'd be about.
Would we like to move? Yes. Can we afford it? No.
Don't you? And it didn't even matter if, say, I were to get a job. That wouldn't matter.
Yeah. We still won't
Because the amount of money that would in total come into the house or within the family wouldn't be enough to even put a relatively down payment on a house or anything.
That's not true. You can literally buy a house for zero down.
But the
I paid my house off about 7 years ago. I work a factory job, and I worked all the overtime while everybody was paying car payments, buying new cars and stuff. I took all that money and paid towards my house and paid extra house payments. And I've not paid no payment
I mean
in
that's
7
what I was
years.
more or less meaning was the house payments. Like it would more or less be between me and my father trying to pay off the house. Even
Yeah,
even
but when
if
it's paid off, it's
bringing
paid off.
in,
That's
you know,
one
My
less
hus-
thing in life you got to
my
worry
husband
about.
my husband is my oldest son's stepdad. His real dad isn't in the picture
and I'm glad he isn't.
because he pulled a knife on me when I was holding our son and he almost killed us.
Has Carl ever thought about doing OnlyFans to bring extra money in the home?
No.
I'm not
No.
sure Jesus would look at it right, but I'm telling you, Carl, you can make some money.
He'll find another
Think
way
about
to
it,
make
Carl.
money.
Paradise says do it.
See, there's videos of these women that are doing OnlyFans and
Pinball, it is
whatnot.
amazing.
That kind of sounds like something Paradise would do. Honestly, is OF.
Well, if you both did it together, you could pay a house trailer off really fast.
This home is already paid off.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's been
It's a
done
good
paid
feeling,
off.
isn't it?
My husband worked for 10 years.
Well, no, he worked 10 years at Dollar Tree for, like I said, 10 years, and then prior to that, he was working truck driving for a little bit.
Yeah, and then his hands kept breaking out
Due to
because of the wheat that he was hauling.
and
he
then
stopped
before
that.
and then before that, what was it?
I've
Trucking,
worked 35
Walmart,
years
and
so
Dollar Tree?
far.
Huh?
I take it back. I've worked 37 years so far. And then I had paper routes and stuff when I was a young little lad.
Yeah, see, I mean,
You got a GoFundMe, Becky? People's
No.
asking in the chat. I didn't know if they might want to donate to it. I don't know. They're just asking.
No, they just want to report it like they try to do on my Cash App.
oh my God, Paradise. No, it's not because you're black, Paradise. It's because you have the cocky, stuck-up, arrogant attitude.
No, we don't
Hey,
deal.
Carl, just think about
like
it, though.
that.
You and Paradise get together. You could have a little child, nickname it Hidden Paradise. Do your OnlyFans. You guys could live the life. I'm just saying, Carl. I'm just saying.
He's not interested in Paradise.
No.
She tried to go after my husband too, just like
What?
Yeah, I won't talk to you, Paradise, because just the way how you are. I'm not interested in you, and you just need to take
All
that,
these
accept
people that say they're going to send me money, no, they're asking for me to send them money. I don't make much.
Yeah, we sat there. Me and Mama sat there, and I looked at her Cash App, and I gave her an example. I, typed in her Cash App tag, and I requested $2
You
just so
making me
she
hungry with them Topper ramen noodles. Can I have a bite? Feed me,
Sure.
Becky. Feed me.
Just gotta feed the fork through the screen. It'll be
Here
fine.
is a noodle for you.
Feed me, Becky. Feed me. Feed me,
Sorry.
Mommy. Feed me.
With all these pills I'm on, I gotta eat.
You on a bunch of pills?
Not bunch. I have anxiety. I have
I used to be on a pill. I don't know what it was called. It was for crotch critters. I had crotch critters real bad one time, and I
What
took a
is
pill
that?
for it. What, crotch critters?
Yeah.
I picked them up at a bar or off of a girl. I don't know. All I know, the doctor said, "You have crotch critters." I said, "What the hell is that? Can I kill them?" He said, "Sir, you got to take a medicine." And I don't know, but I
Isn't
started
like-
naming them crotch
Yeah,
critters.
no, I
There was
don't-
Leroy,
I'll walk the fuck away.
Farmer Boy, and I just named them Carl, Bethany, and there was all kinds of them. I finally got rid of them though. Now I miss them. My pets are gone. They
No,
call them
I-
crotch
I
critters. I
have-
call them pets.
I have high blood pressure. I got anxiety. I'm on pills for that. I take meloxicam for my injury in my leg, so I can sleep at night.
How'd you injure your leg?
Walking across the street where our storage units are at, slipped on black ice.
Whoa.
Tore
Black
the
ice will get you
ACL.
every time.
She tore the ACL, MCL, and the PCL
And I'm
all in
dealing.
that one leg.
Yeah, I'm still.
My brother used to smoke ice. Is that the same stuff?
No.
Black ice and ice?
Oh,
Matter of fact, he just asked me
we don't
for
do
$10
ice.
yesterday, and I said, heck no. I ain't letting you slip on that ice again. So I see your frustration, Becky. But you
That's
broke
what-
your leg on it.
Yep.
He's never broke his leg on it, but he's went broke on it.
Well, when I was younger, me and my boyfriend, not my husband, the boyfriend I was dating, we went fishing in a town, and I tripped over a barbed wire fence and hit a cement block. Yes, I did broke my leg. It's the same leg I deal with a torn ACL, MCL, and PCL. And I got cellulitis in that same leg.
Hey, one time I was in a cow pasture. I'm in Indiana, so we tip cows over for fun.
Yeah.
And I had to pee, and I peed on a fence. Well, guess what? That fence was an electric fence. You know what it did to me? You know what it did to me, Becky?
Zapped you?
Nope. You'll never believe this. Now I have a third leg.
A third
It
leg.
blessed me. It blessed me. It's like the God just shined on me. And now I have a third leg. And I was like, I don't know how this happened, but thank you, Jesus. Then I sued the farmer.
I sued our land attendant. He owns the property across the street. He's like, let me guess, you're going to sue me. Yeah, I did.
I don't
That
blame
didn't
you.
even come into thought, did it? At first,
No.
and then he brought it up. Then
My husband spoke up and said, yeah, we're going after you.
There's some people in this town where I live, and like I said, my house and stuff's paid off, and they wanted to do some work. I was going to get a new roof put on, and they're known people in this town, to always sue people. And I was like, heck no, you ain't taking my house. They're like, Bub, we just want to put a roof on. And I know what that's going to lead to. The next thing you know, they're going to be squatting in my house because they sued me. I understand your frustrations. Did he take care of your injuries?
No, I still have it.
Oh, Lordy.
I've been dealing with cellulitis in the same leg. I have to get rid of that before I can have my surgery.
I've been
Yes.
trying to get people where I live. I started a congregation. I've been trying to get them to drink Kool-Aid. You like Kool-Aid?
I drink sugar-free Kool-Aid.
I'm gonna make a big batch of it for too long. And what state you guys in?
Mitchell, South Dakota.
Well, I'd like to get you guys here one day and we all drink Kool-Aid together. I'm not gonna drink it, but everybody else is gonna drink it and we'll just have a great old time. And you guys seem like pretty nice people. Yes, Jim Jones is my uncle.
The good old fashioned shine sounds even better.
Oh yeah, you like the old shine, huh? I got some of that.
I can't drink alcohol or anything like
I
that.
bet Becky gets a little freaky on
jet fuel.
alcohol.
I
Don't
can't
you?
drink that with all the pills I'm on.
No, that'll kill
Hey.
you.
I'm gonna bring some shine for Becky. Huh? Oh, look at that smile. Look at the grin on Becky. Huh?
I used
Becky's
to
thinking
drink, but
already.
I'm on
Yeah.
so many pills. I don't drink anymore.
You're gonna say, well, all the boys pull up to that milkshake, huh?
Oh my god.
Ah, look at you, Becky, smiling. She's yeah. A little shine, a couple pain pills. Boy, oh boy, what a wonderful night.
Apple cider milk.
Hey, listen, I got a poem for you. Can I tell you?
Okay.
'Twas the night before an orgy, and all through the house everyone was partying, even my spouse. The kids all nestled, all snugged in their beds, while rings of marijuana circled their heads. Marlboro reefer and I with my hash all settled down for a tight piece of ass. And out of lawn arose but such a clatter, I jumped off my wife to see what the matter. What to my bloodshot eyes should peer but a fat little fag and 8 horny reindeers. As he filled all our stockings with reefer and a beer and a big rubber dick for the family buddy. I can't say nothing else. As he rode out sight, we heard him explain, piss on y'all, it's been one hell of a night.
Now that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, these people have been bashing my husband.
I think a lot of what it is there's so many people on this internet asking for money and stuff, and it just gets overwhelming. I mean, I don't know if you guys are asking for it from the comments. I'm assuming you guys have asked for money.
I did, because my youngest son, when he was in school here in Mitchell, he got bullied. He got stepped on. He's been dealing with a hurt ankle for almost 2 years.
But he has Medicaid, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
So
Yeah,
what's money
but-
off the internet gonna
For,
do?
for gas and food. That's it. I'm not
But-
asking for much.
I'm just trying to understand, and maybe this will help people in the comments understand. You say your home's paid off,
Yes.
right? You get food stamps.
Yes.
Okay. You all get disability.
I don't get much.
What do you guys get? About $2,000 a month?
Oh no. 1,400 altogether.
1,400. How much is your lot rent?
Well, between the lot rent and water was $365 my husband paid.
$1 a
It's
day.
just, I think you guys, if
We
you
moved.
manage your money, do you think you could do, if you set yourself up for a budget?
Paradise wants back in the box. No, she
Somebody's
wants.
saying I need to remove you. I don't know, understand why. Well, here.
Oh, I don't know, Becky.
Sunshine's live content contains themes that
Somebody
some-
reported me.
Yeah.
I mean, I could
uncomfortable.
see the poem there. You
Yeah,
know, some of the
probably so.
contents and that, but I mean that.
I
If
just-
anything, I found that fucking funny.
I just
But I think what a lot of people, they're just kind of trying to understand why you're all needing this money. If you got money coming in, your house is paid off, you get food
Because
stamps.
once bills are said and done, there's not a whole lot of money there.
to get our son to his appointment, get my
Because-
husband to his appointment.
Like
I understand.
the car has a hell of a lot of smaller tank, a gas tank than
It's
for
cheaper on
example.
gas to take our car. We don't have air conditioning.
But that's we were originally trying to see if a little bit, people would help just a little bit,
Hey, let me ask you this. There's 3 adults in this house. Carl, I'm assuming you're an adult.
Yes, sir.
There's 3 adults in this house. Have all 3 of you thought about giving plasma?
No.
Not
Plasma
really.
pays pretty good. I mean, you're looking between 3 of you, probably about $600 a month.
When my husband went to his home state, Las Vegas, Nevada, when he stayed with his mom, he gave plasma down there.
It's good extra money for people that need it. There's actually a lot of people on TikTok that ask for money, and I asked them the same thing. Why don't you get plasma? Good thing you guys didn't give me
We
excuses. You
checked in this town; they don't do that. Dad already checked.
I know that is tempting though.
It's what, $50?
Well, you gotta look into it, Carl. It actually pays pretty good. Your first time, you get like $300 or $400. Then after that, I think you can give twice a month. But it's definitely something to look into, unless
My husband already looked into it in this town, and they don't do it.
you probably have to go to a bigger town.
Yeah, that's an hour away.
Like Sioux Falls.
Well,
something like that.
take $10 of the money they're going to give you and put in for gas, and
Nobody's going to give us money.
it's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
twice a week you can donate. Somebody
Yeah,
just said.
See,
I knew you could do it a
me-
few times a month. So
See, when I had took off there for a minute, I made $10, and that $10 ended up going into my gas tank.
And they say Medicaid pays for transportation. Maybe so. But my whole family goes with, when we go,
Usually goes with.
yeah.
It's a whole, everybody goes with for the appointments.
And there's a lot of people on there.
hey, Carl, can I talk to you for a second?
Yes, sir.
And like I said, I'm respectful. I always am. What is a 10-year plan for you?
Oh,
I'm just curious. You sound like a young man that, is trying to figure it out. What's your goals? What do you want out of life? When you're 30 years old, what do you want?
Well, I mean, I don't want to push it when it comes down to what I want, but, be able to more or less be self-sufficient, live on my own, live on, at bare minimum, an apartment.
People
Okay.
on here.
Hold, he's talking to me.
Yeah, I
Mom.
know.
He's talking to me. Let him talk.
Okay. What are your
Yeah.
goals to get there, though? From right now, how old are you?
I'm 22.
22.
He'll
You got it.
be 23 end of July.
Okay. So you got about 7 years to get this figured out, and that's not much time, trust me.
Nope.
You just don't want to be sitting on a log and, end up eating ramen, in a trailer at 60 years old. I would hope not, and I'd hope your mother and father would not want that for you. You want to be a member of society, and being part of a member of society is contributing to it, being a part of it, being a voice, and all that comes along with, being a responsible adult. And hopefully your parents are teaching you this. I don't know Becky good enough to say if she is or she isn't. We all try to teach our children the best we can.
I've tried.
What is your plans for your son, Becky? He's 22. What do you want to see your son accomplish by the time he's 30 years old? My mom was my biggest supporter. My mom's dead now, but my mother was my biggest supporter. She never let me fail. She pushed me. I pushed my son the same way. And I want to see you push your son the way I was pushed, the way I pushed my son. I want to see you stop letting things that held you back not hold him back.
I'm not holding him back.
But what do you want for him by the time he's 30 years old? He told you what he wants. You tell me what you would like to see for your son.
I would like to see him get his license, get his vehicle running.
See, that's another thing Carl's doing. He's been taught it's all right to drive around without a driver's license.
A lot of people does that.
Well, it's
It's
not
not
following
good.
the law.
It's not the most legal approach of doing things.
What's it take to get your license?
No, it's not legal. And I completely understand that. You know, when see, I was taught how to drive by my aunt, and she didn't care that I didn't have a license. She threw me behind the wheel of a '99 S10. And
Well,
she's
and that's
like,
teaching
I'm
you
gonna
wrong.
teach you how to drive. And then, I was,
She did a big no-no, and she's sitting in prison.
yep.
So what's it take to get your license, Carl?
Paying off a prior driving without a license ticket.
Okay.
Call for a buddy of mine, and then test.
How old is that ticket?
Probably a year old.
Probably almost $800.
How much is it?
That's a good question. I hadn't called in to see.
Last I knew, it was about $800.
No.
It could be more.
No.
But do you know what happens if you get pulled over again without a license? Now you lose your license for another 180 days. That fine triples, and possibly jail time.
Yeah, and that's exactly that's why when I'm driving,
He avoids the cops.
I got my routes to get in places that I know. At bare minimum, the only time that an officer would be on said road is if there is a call to a house on said road.
So I'm going to tell you a little story, Carl, a little backstory on me. I told you I paid my house off and everything, but what I didn't tell you is about 15 years ago, I had gotten my 5th DUI. With that 5th DUI comes some jail time. I did weekends, no big deal. I still held my job, but I lost my license for 10 years. In that 10-year period, I drove 0 times because at this point in my life, I was ready to be a responsible adult, start contributing to society again. And part of that contributing, I was told not to get behind the wheel, and I didn't do that up until about a year and a half ago when I got my license back. And to me, it's a privilege now. And I understand sometimes you have to do things that you don't want to do. But I'm telling you, man, I would get them licensed and I'd start looking at your life, a little harder, because before you know it, 30 is going to be here and you're going to look back and say, man, I've not accomplished none of them things that I wanted to accomplish. And it's very important that you accomplish things. Did you graduate?
No, I did not.
Okay.
And I already regret that.
Right.
That
But
limits-
you're 22,
that
you can
limits
actually change
the-
that.
That limits the amount of
Jobs that you can get.
yep.
Anymore, a lot of employers don't ask. They're desperate for people to work. So a lot of times they don't even ask for that anymore.
Somebody said, go get your GED.
Yeah, GEDs. Some places even pay you to get a GED. So there's another little source of income, that not only, it shouldn't even be about the pay. You're getting something that's going to change your life and change it for the better. That's what it's all about. Everything we are taught, life lessons, even your chat here, you might think it's hateful, Becky, and I see that. It might be. But you can take it as a learning lesson that I want to be a better person. And I think you can be. I don't know your husband, and maybe he I don't know. I want to see people do good in their life,
Vicky
gotta
said
go.
it's called lazy. No, we're not lazy.
I mean, okay.
But
Vicky,
do you
yes.
understand why people have these, hold on, vehicles going by? I mean, you got to understand to an extent why people says these comments,
Exhaust leak.
I know it's hateful. I get that. I talk with another lady. I go live with her, and she gets a lot of hate. She don't ask for no money. She's a little different. So I go and talk to her. But, somebody just said, Carl, you could join the Army, you can serve our country. That's giving back, That's giving back the ultimate sacrifice.
My husband was in the Army when he lived in Las Vegas.
That's good. Hey, tell him thanks for his service. My father-in-law, he was a Marine, and we got a long list of people that was in the military. Uh, it's about giving back to society. You gotta work for yourself to get what you want, and in return, we give back to society. I choose not to give money on this app. I send it to St. Jude's Hospital or our local animal shelter. My wife's, like I said, I've been married 32 years. My wife is all about giving, back to the community, and animals is a passion of hers. She has a couple big cat accounts on here that she's done fundraisers for Rupert and a lot of different things, and I'm proud of her. And she takes no glory in it. She just does it because it's natural to her to help. But TikTok's taught me I can't help people on TikTok because every time I turn it on, there's somebody asking for something, and some are valid and some aren't. I don't know. It's not for me to look into. I just thought I'd talk to you and maybe give you a little piece of advice where I've come from. I come from a big family. We was poor. My dad was a bricklayer. He didn't work much in the winter, but he raised us.
When I was younger, my mom worked 3 jobs to support me and my sisters.
Now listen to what you just said. Your mom worked 3 jobs to support you and your sisters.
Yeah, one, my sister passed away. We lost her and her unborn baby. And my other sister's sitting in prison right now.
In the last 2 years, I've lost a brother. I lost my twin sister last year, and I lost my older sister. But that's our fate. That's what's going to happen to us. One day we'll all see each other again. I don't let that stop me in my daily, what I do daily. I get up every day, suit up, and show up.
My mom is still alive, thank God, because she fought cancer. She's on remission. She's going on 3 years being on remission.
Already? Damn.
And then last November, you remember?
Yeah. We almost lost her there.
Yeah, we almost lost my mom last November. Lucky Carl went over there and called the ambulance, or she would not have been here.
She her O2 dropped, or her O2 stats dropped, and she fell over
With a rocking chair.
Yeah, fell over the rocking chair and busted her, or not busted her head open, but her butt. She smacked her head on a little movie stand, and she was honestly not trying to be rude when I say this, but she was looking like a vegetable.
If you think about this, you guys don't want to lose loved ones, right? It really sucks.
I already lost a lot of loved ones. I don't want to lose my mom.
I hear you've talked about your husband having COPD, all kinds of health problems.
Asthma, he has.
You've got to get him to quit smoking cigarettes. You've got to get him to quit drinking.
He's going on 58. I can't tell him.
Well, you can. When my wife tells me to do something, I ponder if I'm going to or not. Just to.
My husband's stubborn. He don't listen.
Ultimately, I try to do what I can to please her. And if part of that's trying to stay alive another 10 years to take care of her, I'm going to do it.
Shit.
He don't listen. Oh, he got off.
Yeah, he probably got suspended. That's aight.
Gail, you're not going back on here. No. I keep Xing her out. King Dog, or Dog King, once. You know who that is.
Mm-hmm. No, he said, I'll be right back.
Who said that?
Sunshine.
I'll be right back. was a nice guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing, babe? But this sunshine guy, he was really nice. The other rude people, no. If Megan want to be on, I'll put her on, no problem. We talked on live before.
No, Paradise is still in there.
Who?
Paradise.
You're not talking to my son, Paradise.
No, she didn't say anything. She just fucking. I'm looking at the people that are in here.
Oh, she wants on.
Yeah, she's not getting on. She's not getting on or getting off. Ha ha ha.
Miss Gail. She's gone. Patrick Walker has our profile picture. Gone. Paradise, stop asking for a request. You're not getting on. He wants to go on, but he's
Harley Ryder or Harley, it's not up to you to determine whether it's my decision or not. And it wasn't even me deciding, it was me suggesting. There's a difference.
what did they say?
Let's see here. Let me try to find it again.
Dude, you're all
Try to say that it wasn't my decision or something.
No, we don't spend $300. I don't smoke.
I do. Hi, Roxy. Hi, pretty mamas. These are pretty babies. Pretty babies. That's a pretty girl. But
Whatever happened to
he got suspended, and he's on a Jackson account, I think. Yo, Sunshine, if you're still, yeah, that's Jackson is Sunshine. There's a
send me a friend request, I'll put you on.
not a friend request, but
Or
what's
whatever it's called. Paradise, no. Gail, no.
I just want to be done with this shit.
Patrick Walker, you need to take our profile picture off your profile. You're not us.
You're not Timothy. Alright, I want to go lay down and take a fucking nap. Beat. And I really don't want to be hearing the fucking backlashes of that. I don't want to wake up to that. Courtney K, did you do anything fun today? No, not really. Personally, not really.
How many DV cases do you have?
No.
Yes, we got food banks. Somebody said, you want a battle?
No.
No.
I mean, that is a way to do it, but you probably wouldn't do it with. You wouldn't do it with any of these guys. Yeah, Courtney.
I have a lot of trolls who will gift you. No.
I gotta say, yeah, Courtney, it is real nice out, but it is also really humid.
Your son sounds pretty smart.
I know my way around a motor. I know my way around a transmission. Really, really what I need to
Jackson
do.
says, let me up, please.
Yeah, that's sunshine.
Okay, hold on.
Hopefully.
What in the ever-loving fentanyl are you on? You crack-headed jug nuts.
Yeah, get fucked.
You... What the hell is wrong with you meth heads?
That's not him.
Never mind. Toodaloo, Jackson. Yeah, that was not sunshine. Let's see here. 290. See here.
Invite crazy cat lady. Oh.
Let me see here. Let. She's not black. But
Paradise? No.
she's only got one video. She's only got one video, and that's nothing.
Paradise keeps asking for a box.
And living with that would not be paradise. Cause I'm sorry, she's med to yet no. Oh, that'll hurt her feelings.
Again with the race comment?
No, it's not even racist.
He's just not interested.
I'm not interested in going to paradise. Sorry, it's
Paradise is Houston, Texas. No.
No, I'm good. We deal with enough of that. Mother Nature gonna give us a heat stroke out here. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Paradise? No. No, Mom. It's not. It's not paradise, Mom. Mother. Pair of dicks. Dick sporting goods.
Rena, R-E-I-N-A.
Rejuvenation.
Melody.
Shawty like a melody in my head that I can't keep out on the sunlight. I'm a meow meow wherever you did.
It says mod me. No, Jackson. Calling us meth heads? No.
Jackson sounds like one.
Oh, he's gone. Sunshine. I'll be right back.
No, I bet. I'm not gonna be back. I'm gonna go keel over and pass out. Cause I am tired.
How does that clam smell?
They're talking about your taco.
Taco's really good.
No, they're talking about your personal taco.
Oh.
That's a
He's,
click.
he's in the blocking mood.
Good, he can take over. He can take over so I can
Wait, what's that?
go keel over and pass out.
No, I'm not modding you.
You staring at me like I did something wrong, Roxy. What it? Wrong, Roxy. What it?
Melody, who's your man? You guys stop bashing my friend Mama K.
Mama K.
Stop putting my picture up saying I'm bashing her when I'm not. I'm sick of it. For the last time, Carl is not interested in Paradise.
Exactly.
Sarah, Michelle, Carl is spelled with a K, not with a C.
She's got that California stuck up finer. Ouch. I love the finer things in life and not happy with small things, you know. And the fact that it says that she's married and somebody as mad as she is.
It shows a ring and it says Michael next to her name.
Yeah. Exactly. And as Eminem said, I don't put no man's girl, even I know that. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna sit there and go fool
It
around.
could just mean she's engaged. Now, if she's engaged to somebody, she don't go flirting with my son or my husband.
Yeah. So if she engaged, yeah, she can go be engaged to Michael dude. Because I'm
But
not
this-
interested in somebody that's mixed.
Discord. They keep bringing that up.
Mwah.
Do you know how to stop that from happening? Is that Carl? Yeah, that's Carl talking. Bogger Mama says, hi, Carl.
Hola. Hola, ¿cómo está?
Oh, I am sorry. People are mean, honey.
It's irritating. I want to go lay down.
Carl sounds intelligent.
I am intelligent.
This blonde and sassy said that.
I am intelligent. Just don't try to get me to work on that.
Do you guys need food? I can meet you somewhere and give you all food. I'm not far. Courtney K, you don't live in the same town as we.
Tell somebody that they wanted me to help them work on their.
Just don't try to make Carl get a job.
Those fuckers care about it.
It's Carl's choice.
No, that's straight up eat my ass. Thank you.
I'm here, sunshine. Somebody muted him. Doc can okay. Carl muted him. Stop asking about my mom's dog. Okay, sunshine.
Yeah.
Did he muted sunshine?
Alexander, did you mute Sunshine?
Cause he can't come in because somebody muted him.
No, he didn't. I didn't. That Jackson wasn't.
No, if a guy named Jackson, you mute him.
Alexander, that Jackson motherfucker wasn't Sunshine.
I mute people when they're not nice. Sunshine was nice to us. I'll be back on it, okay? That's okay, sunshine. Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
you finally accepted me?
Sorry, I was kind of busy.
Yeah, you weren't really busy, you were talking to everyone else.
That's okay. I was talking to my son,
Which one?
my oldest son.
Carl?
Yeah, that's my son.
So I just have I have two questions.
Okay.
So why is your son Carl saying Paradise is stuck up just because she wants the finer things in life and she doesn't want to subject herself to living in a trailer with a Care Bear curtain?
That's a blanket.
Right, as a curtain. So she's stuck up because she doesn't want to live in a trailer with your son?
She will never live in the trailer with us.
Right.
And now he's not saying she's stuck up.
That's what he said.
Well, he is not interested in her. That's what he's meaning.
He said he's not interested because she's stuck up and she likes the finer things in life. She doesn't appreciate the small things. What are the small things? Living in a trailer, the whole family on welfare? I'm confused.
Why is it a problem living in a trailer house? It's a home.
It's it's
I
not a
don't think
home.
you're living better than me, so stop.
I definitely am.
That's good.
I definitely am.
You don't bash somebody that lives in a home.
Okay, but he's bashing her, saying she's stuck up because she doesn't want to live in a dilapidated trailer that took you 10 years to
Dilapidated
pay off.
trailer.
Yes.
No, I've seen a lot worse trailer houses than this one.
You're literally
No,
okay.
no. Our home's nice compared to what I saw got moved out of here.
Can we have a tour?
No.
So we can't have a house tour?
Why? This is our home, not yours.
You said it's night you're living nicer than me, so let's do a house tour.
She wanted to know why you're bashing Paradise for not want to live in a trailer house. She is not welcome to live here.
Oh, Paradise is no.
No, it doesn't make anyone less than for living in a trailer, but you don't get to sit here and say someone's stuck up because they don't want to live in a trailer.
Oh no. You don't get it, honey boo boo. You don't get it. She's sitting here wanting me to join her in quote unquote paradise, wherever that is.
Britt, no one's bullying.
So
She told us she lives in Houston, Texas. Good
Right.
for her.
So but you said she's stuck up because she likes the finer things in life. What's wrong with that? How does that make her stuck up?
She's engaged.
and she
And?
wants a whole ass
And
dude.
she's trying to hit up on my husband and my son. That's sick.
That's sick.
That's sick. And
Yeah, when she's engaged to somebody,
Like-
she sticks to that person, not to hit up on somebody else.
But some people are polyamorous.
I don't believe
Well,
in that shit.
we don't do that.
I don't believe in that. I'm not gonna. sit
That
there-
causes people to get disease for doing that. No.
A disease?
Yeah, herpes.
What else?
There's a lot of diseases out there.
Why
We're
is your
not
camera
that.
paused? Why is your camera paused?
My camera's not paused.
It says the live is paused.
Oh, I can see. I don't know.
Is Carl going to sleep?
That's not your concern.
Is Carl going to sleep or not?
That's not your concern.
You're on live, so I mean it's everybody's business.
No. Is he your son?
Is he your son or your husband?
He's my son.
Mm.
My husband's name is David. And no, you can't see him.
I've already seen David.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. He has glasses and gray hair.
What else?
I've seen David. I don't care.
So, you know who I'm married to.
Okay, well, that's the only question I had was just about how he called Paradise stuck up. That's all.
That's okay. A lot of people are stuck up. Don't matter.
Well, I don't think Paradise is stuck up.
Well, you sound like stuck up.
How do I sound stuck up?
I got rid of her, Carl. There's pictures all. That's good. Nobody's gonna have them. Nobody's gonna show her up front door and say, David's mine. Come on, David, let's go. I gotta get stuff done. You guys are boring. Who has felony charges? No one here. And whoever bring up Jonathan, keep his name out of your mouth. David does? No, he's here. David is right here with me.